Believe me, God guides your feet over here for a reason. To show you who you belong to show you why these things happen to you, to show you what is your true purpose and why you are breathing right now, sister. You are not breathing just to appease your own appetite, to live out your own desires, to have a good life. That is not why you are here. You are here to live out your purpose to serve God. That's why you are here. But you gotta learn how to serve God, sister. But this is what we out here to do. We really out here to show you and give you the vision to show yourself in this Bible. Because ain't no church is gonna show you in this Bible. Ain't no church on this planet Earth that's gonna show you in this Bible. You understand? You understand that, young man? Mr. Oxtail the Real. Mr. Oxtail the Real. You understand that? What's your name, Chief? That's why I called you. What's your name, Chief? Nick. I'll praise Nick, but I ain't off striking eye. Hey, read that for me.
Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish.
Said where there is no vision, the people perish. These people that stole our heritage, our true history, our true identity, and our lands. And that's why we have perished as a nation of people. That's why we don't have our own lands, our own government, our own communities that we can stand on as a nation of people. Is that right or wrong? Right. So the thing is, this is the reason why these people have broken us from our true identity. They broke us from our true identity. Give me Deuteronomy 32 and 26. Deuteronomy 32 and 26. This is the reason why. Because they know in our history, during the Dark Ages and before, that we was ruling this planet Earth. They know that. They won't teach our children that. They won't teach us that because they don't want us to come back to our true power as being the most righteous people on this planet Earth. As being in order with God. In order for us to be in order with God, we got to come back to his instruction that he gave to us as a nation of people. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 26. I said, I will scatter them into corners.
He said he's going to scatter you into corners. This is how our people were scattered into corners right here. We were scattered into all nations in slavery and captivity. Keep reading.
I will make the remembrance of them
he will make the remembrance of those that were scattered into corners to what?
To cease from among men.
The remembrance of the people that were scattered into four corners of the earth in slavery have ceased among men. How was the remembrance of these people ceased among men? Give me Psalms 83. This is what these people done did. That your history don't go past 600 years. It says that you come from the Sierra Leone, you come from the Irish coast of the slave coast, where really your homeland is Jerusalem. Really your forefather is Jacob. Really you are the 12 tribes of children of Israel. Really your Christ is a black man according to the Bible. Really God is an author of beauty and he looked just like your father. He looked just like your brother. He looked just like your uncle. They don't want you to know that. But guess what? God has awakened his people up to wake our people up in these last days. Because the real prophets is standing up for the real truth. Read that.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
These other nations that had a hand in us and being in slavery. They said, let us cut them off from being a nation. Keep reading.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
They said, let the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. How How would they make the name of Israel be no more in remembrance? Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Then we're going to jump to 64. Then jump to 37. This is how they make the name of Israel be a no more remembrance. Because if they take your history, which is the most precious history on this planet Earth, they take your name, which is the most powerful name on this planet Earth. Because Israel means princes of the power of God. You can't get no powerful than that. We're supposed to be the princes and the princesses of the power of God. He chose us to be his representatives. He chose us to be his ambassadors. He chose us to be the light of this world, to keep everything in the order. Since we are out of order, that's why everything else is out of order. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
He's talking to the children of Israel, the ones that don't know who they are as a nation of people. Keep reading.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
This is why we have broken from our true heritage, because the commandments that were given to us to be the greatest people on this planet Earth. Keep reading.
In this statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now he said these curses are going to come upon us and overtake us, because we strayed away from the covenant that God made with our forefathers. Keep reading. Read that. Verse 64.
Yes, sir. Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
There you go again. We'll scatter among all people. And what happened when we got scattered to all people? Keep reading.
From one end of the earth, even into the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods.
He said, there we are serving other gods. Now that we do not know who our true God is, now we do not know who the true Christ looked like and who he came for. We don't know our true history because we serving other gods now. Keep reading.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Say even wood and stone. The two major religions that were hand to hand in our captivity and selling us as slaves is Christianity and Islam. That wood is the Christianity of cross, and that stone is that cobblestone when it goes to Islam. These are the two bloodiest religions on this planet Earth that had a hand in destroying you as a nation of people. Give me verse 37. Read that.
And thou shalt become an astonishment.
Now we are an astonishment. We are an astonishment as a nation of people. Everywhere we go, as all over the world, what part of the city that we stay in, as the majority of our people, as a group, as a community, what part of the city we stay in, sister? We stay in the projects, we stay in the ghettos, we stay in the slums, we stay in the hood, we stay in the high crime infected areas, right? We became an astonishment. Keep reading.
A proverb.
We became a proverb. They say you want to hide anything from a black man, put it in a book. That's what they say. That is a wise saying. Keep reading.
And a byword.
And a byword. Now we're being called outside our God-given name. Instead of us being the children of Israel, the princes of the power of God, now we're African American. Now we black. Now we colored. Now we Negroes. Now we're Andersons. Now we're Robinsons. Now we're Richardsons. Because we got our last name from our slave master of our forefathers. We've been broken from our true name. Keep reading.
Among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
Now, this is how we lost our name, sister. Give me Isaiah 65:15. This goes to show you understanding that we are showing you your true identity in the Bible. This is what we're doing. You're not going to get this in these sun worshiping churches. You're not going to get this anywhere else, sister. Believe me, God guides your feet over here for a reason. To show you who you belong to show you why these things happen to you, to show you what is your true purpose and why you are breathing right now, sister. You are not breathing just to appease your own appetite, to live out your own desires, to have a good life. That is not why you are here. You are here to live out your purpose to serve God. That's why you are here. But you got to learn how to serve God, sister. That's the thing about it. Our people have been destroyed because they've been broken from their true heritage. It's how to truly serve God. You understand, sister? Do you know what today is? Yes, ma'am. What is today? It's the what? Say it on the mic. Say it on the mic. Saturday. Sabbath day, right? So what do we supposed to do on the Sabbath day? Because young men like this needs to know. Our future generation needs to know these things. And it's our responsibility as being the older generation to show them the right way. Would that be correct? So what do we supposed to do on the Sabbath day, sister? No, go ahead. Okay, so let's go read this real quick. When it goes to our name. Y'all young men, check this out. This is your true name. Read it.
Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 15. And ye shall leave your name for a curse.
You have left your true name for a curse. Your forefather have been sold to another slave master in slave history. What is your last name? Huh? Hodge. What's your last name? Huh? Cannon. Hannah. Your last name? Brown. What's your last name? Huh? What's your last name? Burks. Works. Where did you get your last name from? You said what? Your mama. Where your mama get it from? Grandmama, granddaddy. Where they get it from? You don't know. They got it from the slave master who they were sold to. They became name branded. As into they became the property of the slave owner. That's how we got these last names. Read that again.
Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 15. And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen.
Because we are God's chosen people. Since we strayed away from keeping his commandments that he gave us, he said you're going to leave that name that I gave to you for a curse. Because your true name means the prince of the power of God. Your true name is Israel according to the Bible. That's who you are. You are the greatest people on this planet Earth. But your oppressors do not want you to know that. Keep reading.
For the Lord God shall slay thee and call his servants by another name.
Yeah, you call your servants by another name. When they came over here, Deuteronomy 28:68. When they came, what they did, all this is in the Bible. Everything that happened to us in slavery is in the Bible. They will not teach you this in these churches. They will not teach you this in these Christianity television stations. They ain't gonna teach you none of this in these schools.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Because they want you to think that you have no history past 600 years of slavery. They want you to think that you are nothing worth but to be a worker to their corporations. They don't want you to teach you how to have your own government, how to have your own land, how to have your own kingdom. They don't want you to know that. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now, it said God gonna bring us into Egypt again. This time with ships. Now, God said he gonna bring us to Egypt again for a reason, right? Because we know what happened when we was in Egypt. We was in slavery. We built them pyramids. We built them statues, which called the Valley of the Kings today. Right? But we're going to show you what the definition of Egypt really means. Give me that.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Egypt means house of bondage. When it goes to us being bound in slavery. We was the ones that was building the pyramids and the statues and made that civilization the greatest civilization at that time when it came to the 17th and the 18th dynasty. We was the ones, just like America. America is the greatest country on this planet Earth. Guess how I got like that? Off of our backs. America would not be America if it wasn't for the children of Israel over here today. Go back, read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
We'll bring you to slavery again by cargo slave ships. Keep reading.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold into your enemy.
He said, there you're going to be sold unto your enemies. He didn't say friends. He didn't say people that be equal to. He didn't say these people are your saviors. He said they are your enemies. And God sent them against us for disobeying him. Keep reading.
And there ye shall be sold into your enemies for bondmen,
For slave men. Keep reading.
and bondwomen,
And slave women. Keep reading.
and no man shall buy you.
He said no man was going to be able to redeem us out of this captivity that we're in. Read verse 29. To get more understanding of what that word buy means. Buy word means to redeem or to save. Right? Malcolm X tried. What they do to him? They killed him. Martin Luther King. They killed him. All these leaders. They killed them. They didn't. Why would they go to the extension to kill the black leaders? Because they don't want you to unify against their oppressive system. And especially they don't want you to unify with your true heritage. They don't want you to come back to this. That's why they taking slavery out of schools now. That's why they say, it's what that 1619 project? Do not teach them about slavery. They're taking it out. Because they don't want you to connect the dots when it comes to the prophecy. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness.
That our people are groping in darkness. Like right now, our people is groping in darkness. Right? They're always trying to find a way, but it leads them to nowhere. They trying to find God in these sun worshiping churches, but it still leads them to nowhere. Because guess what? They're still being taught darkness instead of that light. Because that light is the commandments of God, what he gave to us as the greatest people on this planet Earth. Keep reading.
And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore.
Say you're going to only be oppressed and spoiled evermore. Just not too long ago, in Green, was where that happened at? Cleveland, Mississippi. What's his name? Trey Reed. You heard what happened to Trey Reed in Cleveland, Mississippi? In Delta State? You don't know what happened to him? They hung him on a tree. We are still being oppressed as a nation right now.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity.